What's up, guys?
We
have Team
Ubermovement
here with Royal Paladins. Which one is it this time?
Almile. You see the
Almile?
sleeve? Yep.
Looks. Oh, yeah,
looks
it is Almile.
pretty.
All right, it is Almile.
Yep.
All right.
All right, guys. Starter is still Milius. The Brave starter, I don't think it's that good. Yeah, he doesn't cost you a counterblast, and he does make a unit gain 5k power. But there are those games when you don't have rear guards and you get rushed. He still gets there, and he can still get you to the rear guards. And remember, guys, deck thinning is deck winning.
Nah, bitch, getting a grade 2 is good.
Yeah, he gets you a free grade 2, and not only that, now he can get you a grade 1.
Right, that was lame.
There you go.
He can get you a grade 1.
Yeah, I don't like the deck winning crap.
That's our thing.
Nah, it's kind of lame.
And then for grade 3s, I play
Deck thing.
4 Almiles. Yes, I got them all secret. Thank you, Ideal 808, for screwing up. I got them for $40.
Loser.
Amazing. I love this guy. He's probably my
Any
he's my favorite
misprinted?
G-boss.
Any
No, they're
misprint?
not. I didn't get those.
Oh, he's not that cool though.
But I got the. He's my favorite G-boss overall.
You guys know what he does already. I'm not explaining this. Card
No, some people don't know.
What? It's like 2 years already.
What? It's a year.
All right,
So
whatever.
his skill is pretty much this: on stride, counterblast 1, give 2 units 5k power. Well, he may not call it grade 2, but that power actually does make a huge difference because it's Royals. Royals focus around giving rear guards power, and your rear guards call other rear guards. So there's no point for him to be calling a grade 2. I know some people were upset about that because Gergwick took the top 4, and so does Clarence, but he sucks.
Yawn.
GB2 is actually really good. If you can't stride, just swing with him, and everyone in the front row gains 5k power, including himself.
Yep.
So if you have like the new grade 1 that could possibly be a 10k booster, you're swinging for 26. So overall, he's really good. The numbers this guy can hit are ridiculous.
And the next grade 3.
Oh my god, this is my tech. This card won me a lot of games against Link Joker. I've been playtesting this card. I've been playtesting mostly him in Sanctuary Guard, but just 2 of him in this deck is really good.
He has A and B art.
Yes, he's
One
if
of
you don't know
each.
where he's from set 14. He was a promo. He's the only skill that you care about is his act ability, not the Lord, not his lemon break, just his act ability.
His
Counterblast
Lord?
1 and unlock a unit.
He has Lord.
This card literally says, "Fuck you, Link Joker." I
Yeah.
hate that matchup. Unless
It
I'm
is-
playing, I
it
hate
is
that
your
matchup.
weakness.
I just hate fighting that deck. I think it's horrible. This deck it just slows down the game.
But
You
Brian,
just don't let them draw. The only thing you can't beat is Messiahs, because Messiahs they get rewarded for unlocking.
They lock their own shit.
Yeah, so this card doesn't do anything against Messiah. But if you fight Chaos Breaker, which you will mostly see Chaos Breaker out there, this card helps out a lot. And if you want to know what his limit break does, which you'll never use, it's Counterblast 2,
Ugh.
Soul Blast 2,
Stop.
give 3 units 5k power.
Blah.
So you will never use that ability.
But Brian, what about Alfred and his stride? It's good, right?
No, I don't want to play that strat. It's a waste of.
But Brian,
it's a waste of
blast the
strength.
bladle.
No,
Holy Squire.
that grade 2 is a waste of space.
Oh.
And then finally 1 Sanctuary Guard.
Only 7 grade 3s.
Only 7 grade 3s. I feel like in most G decks, like you should just play 7 grade 3s and 4 stride enablers. That's how I feel.
play
with all
7
my-
too now.
That's how I feel. I play 1 Sanctuary Guard for one reason: to call grade 1s. I play for his on-ride ability, so I'll just ride him and just get Pierre. That's my whole goal, because Pierre literally wins you the whole game. Because Pierre hits the highest numbers. You only play him for his act ability. His limit break's not bad. His limit break is for every grade 1 on board you have, he gains 3k power for each of them. So he's really good. But I don't play stride. That's for a different deck, which you guys already seen it. So he hits 26.
He's a selfish
He's
Almile.
really good.
He's giving
Not for the grade,
Grade
2s.
2s, I got. Yes, guys, I actually have this deck at max rarity. I love this deck.
What a nerd.
Play two of this guy's Suleiman. Counter.
3.
Yeah, play 3 of them.
3.
His skill is this. Generation Break 1. When he swings and you have an Almile Vanguard, Counterblast 1, discard 1, call a grade 2. The discard 1 is kind of annoying, but it actually enables Brave. But the rear guard that you call him, the rear guard that you call him, you give it 2k power. So it's like the old Amber, like all the new Amber clones that when they call a rear guard, give it 2k power. Because sadly, Nat 20 Sword doesn't do that. But he does it. He doesn't have to be boosted. That's a good thing about him.
It's kind of like he's more of a Glimmer Brother.
Yeah, he's more of a. The Glimmer Breast clone is different, because yes, he's only on call.
But his brave ability is active.
But his Brave ability is pretty much, if you're in Brave, He gains 3k power, so he becomes a 12k attacker when he's in Brave.
That's better than getting him Brave.
I don't use his Brave ability mostly. I mostly use his skill to call a grade 2. So if you guys notice, I'm not focusing that many on the Brave units. If you play this grade 1, you should kill yourself. This card is awful.
Not literally, guys. We don't want the cops on us. Next, grade 2.
What were you talking about? Not a Twin
Staple.
Swords.
Whoa,
There you go.
That is not Knight Twin Swords.
Where'd you go, sir? But yeah, they're all together. They're sticky. So I played
Ooh,
3 Knight of Twin
gang
Swords.
bang.
Probably one of the best Amber
Really
clones that
excited.
came out.
Yeah.
He's one of the first Amber clones that came out. He's really good. Still good to this day. When he swings and he's boosted, GB1, call a grade 2.
Two
Maybe
free.
about
Really
the same
good.
time, right?
Yeah, they came
All
out.
three
Yeah,
at the
they
same
all
time.
came out at the same time. But still to this day, he's still like the best Amber clone.
That
one
trial
of the
deck was
best clones.
amazing for that.
The
deck.
Royal trial deck was like it was actually a deck. Then I played three Hope Song Angels.
What does
This
that
guy-
do?
If you guys remember Violinist, this guy is just like Violinist. It's Rearguard or Vanguard. Counter blast 1, Soul blast 1. Call anything with Brave. Anything with Brave, except for himself.
Could be a grade 3.
Could be a grade 3, can be a grade 2, could be a trigger. That's why I play him over Violinist, because this guy has more options. And he can call the new grade 1 with Brave just like that.
You can call the new grade 3 too, but you're not playing it.
Nah, you could call him, but there's no point.
Next,
And then
grade 2.
finally, I played 2
On flippers?
Nine of Fragments. If you have another grade 2 on board, he gains 2k power in the front row, and if he hits, soul charge 1 on flip 1. I play him just for the on hit pressure, and if he doesn't have a booster and I have him with Almile, he's going for 16 by himself.
Do you need Soul at all in this deck?
Soul, only for him.
That's it.
That's it. He's the only card I ever Soul Blast with. I generally don't need Soul in this deck. But when we get the new stride that comes out in Final Collection, I will need Soul, but not that much. Now for grade 1s, I play 4 Unslip Perfect Guards.
Let's slap that
I
card.
honestly, I don't see a need to play the new
The Brave Angel.
new Brave Angel. She's really good.
She was
Like
good
I
in the
said
anime.
Before, it's the anime. She's really good, but in realistic, you're never gonna use that skill. Okay, it's a waste of a counter blast. You'd rather use your counter blast to get rear guards than to gain more power.
Of course, that's P, but this one's way prettier.
Yeah, I like her better, and the unflip helps a lot. This deck counter blasts a lot. If you don't know what you're doing, you can actually run out of counter blast.
Plus, you guys need to unflip a lot. in this deck.
Yeah, unflipping damage is really good. That's why I still play the Nano Fragments, but she's really good. If you fight Dimensional Police, it's gonna be an annoying matchup.
No one
but
plays that.
no, most people don't play it, and not only that, the numbers you hit in this deck are so scary that even if they get an extra triple check, that hand will disappear.
Yeah, I just tried to grade 1s anyways. Or grade 3s.
I play 4 Stride Neighbors. Like I said before,
Staple.
you have to play 4, and if you're playing a Stride deck. And not only that, you want to get Almile. Unless you're fighting Link Joker, you want Almile.
Also, you're only playing 7 grade 3s, so you need all the strides that you can get.
Yep, because you never want to pitch a grade 2 and 1. That's awful. Then my favorite grade 1, which
Pierre.
sadly I cannot fit in more, is Pierre. This card is like, he wins you all the games. You have to be very careful with him. People will see him and they will snipe him. His skill is this. If you're an Almile Vanguard, Generation Break 1, for every grade 2 call on board, give himself 2k power and give the unit in the same column as him as 2k power. So you can just keep stacking that ability over and over again with all the rearguards you keep calling in all the attacks.
Yep.
The highest I ever got him in a column was 56 with no triggers.
Possible.
And finally, the best card. It's a rare, and this card's amazing. The new Generation Break 1, grade 1 that counts as a grade 2 when he's in the deck. When you have an Almile on your Vanguard. That's why I played the Hope Song Angel, because since he has Brave, I can search for him very early in the game.
card's
So I
amazing.
pretty much have, it's like I still have Sword Me in the deck.
But better.
But I like him better because he can also be a 10k attacker or a 10k booster if you're in Brave. So if you're losing, you just push him up and he's an attacker. And then you can just call him out. So in case you don't want to call any more grade 2s, you need boosters, call him out.
Very good.
Play him at
Don't
4.
Shadows have a counterpart to that?
Yeah, it's a grade 2.
Shadowpawns have 1. It's a grade 2 that counts as a grade 1. She's really good.
They paid him in Diablo.
Trigger lineup, I play 4 stands. I was debating whether to play this stand or the others, or the stand that came on G1. But this stand really helps you in the Link Joker matchup. You can literally just drop your hand, call 2 of these out, and if you're on the Almile Stride and you're swinging, they can swing for 11. I actually called 2 of these out and used the Almile skill and made this column swing for 21 on the Almile Stride. And then they just went back into deck. What they do is when they're called out, to rear, and if you're in Brave, at the end of turn, you draw one and you put it back into the deck and shuffle.
Stand trigger's getting all the good.
Any triggers that let you draw after itself, it's pretty good.
And you can make it disappear. That's what I like about it. This stand trigger helps you out. Like, you think stands don't help you in the Link Joker matchup? No, this stand actually does.
Yeah.
I play eight crits. Eight crits.
Ew, those crits are ugly. What the hell's that?
It's a heal trigger. I play 2 of the line and 2 of the guy from G1. I like these crits. They're the ones that like me. And the SP one, I got these 4. Got them back when they were like $5. His skill is this. If you have an Almile Vanguard and he swings, put him into Soul, draw 1, and get Almile plus 5k power. So he's really good. Build more Soul, and if your hand's like mostly triggers, just call 2 of these out, and then they just replenish. They don't even disappear. They just come back. So extra power.
It's
really
also good for the grade 2 game your opponent's playing. Osmo swings for like 16 or 21.
21,
Pretty
which
good.
they won't guard it.
And then, 4 heal
4
triggers.
heals because you need to heal. You don't, especially now with the G generation guards. Why not play 4 heals?
Yeah,
and everyone already plays 4 heals. From
We're
before
forced to play 4 heals now with those G guards.
Yeah, and the heals are really good.
Now for the best
X
part.
deck. Play 1 Godblade. Godblade is still good. If you don't have a board, you can just swing with him and he can get you a board really easily. Still really good. But when, like I said before, once the Fire Section comes out, he's being dropped. 1 Samuel. Samuel is still really good. He's a finisher as a first turn stride.
Do you go into him a lot?
I have gotten him into. I topped with his deck today. I made top 4. We split top 4, and he won me 4 of my games.
Nice.
So he's like, I'll play the grade 2 game, then I'll just go into him. They're at 4 damage, swing, go to 5. Now all my rear guards are a threat to you, and they're all swinging for 21. So he's really good. If you have a full board, and when he swings, counterblast 2, your opponent takes the damage. That's it.
Really good.
So, but you can't put him to 6 damage. That's easy. But
Well, yeah,
whatever. He's a weaker drag ruler and a weaker Dragonu and a weaker the OTT one, but still does the same job. And for counterblast,
he's just like Drag Ruler.
Yeah.
He's different.
play 4 Aerial Divine Knight Almiles. You have to play 4. Well, you have to play 4 even before. These are expensive now.
SPs
Yeah,
too.
they're 6. Even the triple is like 25 to 30. Really good. Sometimes I go into him first just so I can get ready for the GR, which I'll explain later. You can on stride ability, flip a copy himself face up, give everyone the front row 3k power. And his GB2, if he's your second stride, his scale is call a grade 2 and give it plus 5k power. So the same thing as what you do with Violinist, you can pretty much just go into him, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and you can call him, or you can call the booster. So that way you get a full board. And this little guy right here is swinging for 16 by himself because he's 8 plus 3k, 11 plus 5k, 16. He's 16 by himself. And what's really good is that you can either use his on-stride ability skill first, or you can use his skill first. So you can use his skill, get the board, and then skill to give them the power. So that combo right there is really good. I like the fact that he's the moment you stride into him, you have to use his ability instead of an act ability. And then finally, you play 2 of the GRs. He's really good. He may cost a counterblast. You can flip anything. He's counterblast 1, flip a copy of anything face up in the G zone. For every face up copies of these guys, your front row gains 2k power for each one. So by the time you go into him, you pretty much should have 3 of him face up. So then everyone in your front row gains 6k power. And when he swings, when he attacks, call a grade 2 from your deck. So this card by himself can get a lot of attacks.
I love his forms. He just evolved.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
this is your real finisher. You can still play Saint Blows. If you want to play Saint Blows, I would recommend just taking out 1 GR and then 1 Aerial Divine Knight. You don't need that. You only need to play 3. But then, like I said before, the deck will change a lot when we get the new.
Do you need 4 aerials, or you could just run with 3?
I would recommend playing. You could at minimum you only need 3. You don't need more than than
Alright.
3. I play 4 just because I play 2 GRs and he's your finisher.
You can play 4 when Clodius comes out.
When the Clodius comes out, my strike lineup it'll be pretty much somewhere around this line. It'll be like
testing.
this. It'll be like this. These are 5 right here and 3 of him. But overall, how do I feel about this deck? I love this deck. The deck is really good. Out of all my Royal Paladin decks, it hits the highest numbers. Reason why people don't play it is because it apparently doesn't have a really strong grade 2 game. It's fine. because the numbers you hit are very ridiculous. And I even taught with him at ARG. I played him with Sanctuary Guard because sometimes my counterblasts were not Geonites, and he's like, oh, okay, I don't care, I got counterblast.
Speaking of Druidites, what do you feel? Which ones do you think is better in your opinion?
Out of all of them, I think Sanctuary Guard is the best one.
Gonna be
The new Sanctuary, right?
Even right now, it's the best one.
Yeah.
Only because you can just go into the Grade 2 and call it, which I will be doing a deck profile for him real soon. But he hits, Sanctuary Guard has the better early game. But then Geonites, I say, comes in second. But if you do not know about him, he will come up on you and will hit you for really hard numbers. The numbers that you hit for this guy is more ridiculous. On regular, I usually swing, by the time I go into the GR, I usually swing for like 40-something K columns, as long as I have Pierre. Pierre is the card that just gives you those numbers.
All right.
But that's pretty much it, guys. Overall,
And this
amazing
is
deck.
Almile. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.
Don't play him.